Hello! In this series of short videos, I'll show you how to create employee profiles before inviting them to join you on Agendrix. I'll also show you how to take advantage of our HR features to congratulate your employees and gather their opinion on different subjects related to their job. Last but not least, we'll go over the Messenger and Newsfeed features to help improve communication between team members, but also between employees and their managers. Let's get started. In this video, I'll show you how to create new employees in Agendrix and fill in their profiles. I'll also show you how to use bulk actions to make changes to multiple profiles with a single click. By placing your cursor over HR, you'll see the menu open up. Then click on Employees. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll find the Add Employee button. By clicking this button, you have two choices. You can create your employee profiles through the Agendrix menu, or you can import a list of employees using our Excel template. Let's take a minute to look at this template together. Once downloaded, simply fill in the required fields for each employee in your organization. Then, upload the completed file by clicking here. Before going any further, Agendrix will show you a summary of the import. As you can see, 4 employees will be imported and everything matches what we've entered in the Excel template, so we can continue. The next step shows us more details of the import to come to make sure everything is correct. Once we've done our check, we can click on Import, and once the import is complete, you'll get a confirmation message like this one. Agendrix then offers you two options. You can either start creating your first schedule or invite your employees to join the platform. Just before I show you how to invite your employees to join Agendrix, let's take a quick minute to create an employee without going through an import file. So by clicking on Add Employee, we'll now create the employee directly in Agendrix. You'll notice that this method of creation includes more options for filling in the employee's file. For this exercise, I'm going to create a test employee. Here, you can see that we have the options of inviting the employee to join Agendrix after the profile has been created, so it's up to you if you wish to do so at this point. Alternatively, you can uncheck this box and invite all of your employees at the same time when you've finished creating all the profiles. For today's example, I'll uncheck it to show you how to invite employees in bulk a little later in the video. We'll also add the employee's phone number by clicking here. It's not mandatory for him to be able to use Agendrix. Then, if you assign employee numbers to your staff, you can enter them here. Now, we'll enter the hire date and decide whether we want the employee to appear in the schedule before or after this date. Some customers prefer employees not to appear in the planner before their first day of work to make it easier to read, but you can still create their schedule in advance. Here, you can add a note to the employee's profile which will not be visible to him. For example, I'll write that this employee has expressed interest in a possible management position. You can now click on Continue. On the second page, we start by specifying the employee's primary location. It's also possible to assign other locations if you plan to schedule shifts in several different places. This is a good time to remind you that everything we do here can be modified at any time if the situation changes in your organization. Once we've specified our locations, we need to indicate the employee's role. By clicking on each role, you'll see a summary of the rights to which it has access. For this example, we'll choose the supervisor role. When you assign the supervisor role to an employee, you must also specify the positions he or she will be supervising. For this example, we'll select the service position. Next, we'll select the team lead position for this employee. We can also add other positions if the person holds several of them within your organization. Now, you can decide whether this employee has permission to view the full schedule of his or her co-workers by activating this setting here. If you're subscribed to the Resources module, you can also specify the work locations that apply to this employee. Finally, you can enter hourly rates for regular time and for 2 levels of overtime. For this example, we'll enter a regular rate of $20 an hour, a time and a half rate of $30 an hour, and a double time rate of $40 an hour. Before you finish creating your profile, Agendrix will prompt you to go straight on to creating another employee. Then click on Save and the employee profile will be added to Agendrix. Once all your profiles are created and you're ready to invite your employees to join your organization, go to the Invitations tab right here. You have 3 options for inviting your team. The most common is the email invitation, which you can launch by clicking on the little envelope icon to the far right of the employee's line. They'll receive an email inviting them to join Agendrix, and that's it. Alternatively, you can launch the invitation by text message by clicking on the small telephone icon. However, the employee must have a phone number on file. Finally, the last option is to send an invitation code, which the employee can enter by visiting agendrix.com/code. To save time, the bulk action allows you to invite all your employees at the same time. By clicking on the little box here, you can select all the profiles under the Invitations tab. Then click on Bulk Actions to open the menu and click on the desired invitation method. Now that your employees have been invited, it's the perfect time to launch the onboarding process so that they can fill in their personal details, such as bank details or social insurance numbers. Simply switch to the Users tab, select the employees, and click on Launch Onboarding in the Bulk Actions drop-down menu. If you want to view or modify your employees' information, simply click on their name to open their profile. That's it for this video. If you have any questions or need help setting up your account, our customer success team is available by chat, phone, or email to assist you. Thank you for choosing Agendrix.